Welcome back to the final part. We're looking at even more ways to inject fresh new ideas into your podcast. Let's get to it. Movie reviews. Share your thoughts on the latest cinema releases and hit TV shows that everyone's talking about. How Did This Get Made looks at movies so bad. They're amazing.
Our number one favorite film of all time that we have done on this show is Miami Connection. Oh, you made a good choice. And here is a little bit of a dramatic reading from that film with Jason and June.
Unearth historical events. Whether you're a history buff or want a break from the present, turn back the clocks and look at our rich past. The Memory Palace tells true stories about historical events and subjects such as the Cardiff Giant.
And Henry and Gideon start digging. And the whole thing is taking forever. The ground is really hard and they're digging for hours. Then Henry's shovel hits something. Gideon clambers down into the hole. He starts clearing away the dirt with his one hand. And he finds a foot. A giant foot.
Relaxation tips. Help people unwind and relax from their busy lives. Create soothing sounds like snow crunching on a mountaintop or whispered storytelling. The Sleep and Relax ASMR podcast creates audio experiences to help you sleep and relax.
Increase productivity. Get more done in less time. Turbocharge your listeners' lives with essential productivity tips. Beyond the to-do list teaches you how to work smarter, not harder, so you have more time for yourself.
The trick is escaping everything that could steal your attention. So if you're going to bring your phone with you, that's totally fine, but you've got to have the willpower not to pull it out of your pocket and check it. And you've got to be able to turn the notifications off so you can't be interrupted.
Benefits of healthy diets. Start your listeners' journey to a healthier life. Inspire with hearty menu ideas and easy-to-follow weight loss programs. The Half Size Me podcast will make you think twice about what you eat.
Hello and welcome to this Ask Coach Heather episode. Today I am going to be coaching Meredith on struggling with finding balance with wine and treats now that she's trying to maintain her weight.
Teach economics. Economics affects everyone. Help translate the implications of business decisions and opportunities on the global market. For example, what effect is technology having on jobs? Planet Money explains economics at a very basic level and looks at how the backbone of your country works.
If this trend continues, people are going to revolt. History shows that level of inequality results in either a police state or a revolution, or both.
Ultimate foodie. Entice your listeners' taste buds by cooking up new recipes and indulging in delicious meals. Gastropub looks at food through the lens of science and history, discovering new ways to understand our planet through the meals we eat.
You also lay claim to fries, and sometimes we Americans like to pretend that we are the center of the fry universe, and a few politicians have even tried to get rid of the word French.
And back in the home of the English language, we don't even call them fries. We call them chips. So there.
We, of course, are Gastropub.
Review retro games. Share your love for retro gaming, replay old classics, and review forgotten favourites. Spawncast looks to the present and keeps you updated with the latest Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo news.
A little bit of issue there, but they still got it out there. There was Rayman on the Wii. There was Rayman Raving Rabbids. Rayman's part of the...
Man, you're playing Rayman on the 64, man. That thing used the expansion pack for that HD visuals.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was called HD mode. So.
Showcase new music. Connect over new music and your favorite musicians. Tell stories, offer insight, and add depth to the music that you and your listeners love. Popcast covers the latest pop music news, best albums, best songs, and up-and-coming music stars you may not have heard of yet. As a side note, if you want to do a music podcast, make sure you get the permission of the artist to use their songs in your podcast first.
Like you collect you have a beard and a Rolex and you collect You're listening to the conversation between Tyler, the creator, and Funkmaster Flex that was available on Hot 97's YouTube presence late last week. 2019 has been a challenging year in a lot of ways, but I have not been as personally happy in this calendar year as I was watching the Tyler Flex interview.
Examine life-changing inventions. Human history is a story of inventions. From the microchip to the wheel, illuminate life-changing technology. The People Fixing the World podcast finds brilliant solutions to the world's problems.
This is People Fixing the World from the BBC World Service. I'm Tom Coles, and right now I'm stood in an office right in the centre of London where brokers are setting up deals between buyers and sellers for commodities, things like gas, coal, and on this desk right in front of me, on carbon.
Hopefully that's plenty of food for thought. Try out loads of different podcast ideas and find out which one works best for you. Share your thoughts and let us know about any cool podcasting ideas that you think we've missed.
Hey, just before you go, my name is James Mulvaney and I'm founder of Podcast.co. I just wanted to quickly say thank you for watching this video, and if you've ever tried to start a podcast but perhaps you've not got around to it yet, or maybe something's tripping you up, what I've actually done is put together a 4-part video series called the Podcast.co Crash Course, in which I'll show you exactly how to create your first episode, how to publish it onto the internet and get it listed on iTunes and Spotify, and also how to start growing your audience. And I'd love to share this with you absolutely free of charge. If you head on over to podcast.co/crash course, I'll send you the first video right away.